Those
No,
who
sir.
don't have doubt, please, you can stay quiet. Those who have a doubt, please unmute yourself and ask or raise your hand. Once again, quickly, I will explain. When I'm explaining, if you have a doubt, if you are getting any doubt, raise your hand. Okay. So, first of all, we have drawn these two lines. These two lines are the end projectors. Distance between these two lines was given to us. So distance between the end projectors is 50. So we first took these two lines. Then distance of the point P was given from HP and VP. So that we marked. Okay, so that we marked. So 20 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. So these 2 points we marked. After that, the distance of other end point also was given from HP as well as from VP. So then we took the offset, what the required distances, and we got these 2 points. Which 2 points we got? We got Q and Q dash. So joining P dash Q dash gave us the final front view. Joining PQ gave us the final top view. So that's what was the data given to us. Next, he had asked us to find the true length. So to find the true length, what we did, we have drawn this arc from Q dash till the horizontal line. The intersection point was named as Q2 dash. From Q2 dash, we have drawn this line, and from Q, we have drawn this line. Their intersection point gave us the top view of Q2 dash, top view of Q2 dash. And then we took this length as the true length, noted down here, and the angle of that with XY line, we noted it as inclination with VP. Then we have drawn an arc from Q point till this horizontal line. Their intersection point was named as Q1. From Q1, we have drawn a vertical line, and from Q dash, we have drawn a horizontal line. Their intersection point was named as Q1 dash, which is the front view of Q1. Sorry. Then P dash Q1 dash, we have again checked that it is equal to this length, and of course it is also the top view. The true length. It is also the true length. Then we have found its angle with the horizontal, and this angle is the inclination with HP. Inclination with HP. Okay. So that's what solves our problem. We will take up one more problem and try to solve it. Okay. So let me take taken and segregated these here. Let us take a different one. Okay. Let's take this problem. Let's take up this problem. Okay. So once again, we should be able to see the master diagram, and we should be able to identify. Okay. These names and all, I will send it to the other side. This one, I will bring it nearer. Question. Okay. So now let's solve this problem. Okay. So this is our statement. This is our problem statement. Now instead of AB, what is the name of our line? Name of our line is
GH.
So wherever we have taken A in the master diagram, we have to take G, and wherever we have taken B, we have to take H. Okay. The remaining everything remains the same. We have to draw according to the given dimensions. So a line GH, 100 mm long. So what is this 100 mm? Which length is this? Is it front view length? Is it top view length? Or is it true length? Come on.
Sir, that is true length, sir.
True length, sir.
So is the recording started again?
Yes, sir.
It has started.
Okay, so this is true length. So GH, when he says capital GH, it definitely means the true length, actual length of the line. So this much is the actual length. But he says it appears to be 90 mm in the front view, which means even though the length of the line is 100 mm, it is not appearing as 100 mm. What is it appearing as? It is appearing to be
90 mm.
90 mm. In which view?
Front view, sir.
Front view. So which line we should draw? Which line we should draw here? Uh-oh. Which line we should draw here? Front view length he is giving now. Where is front view
Sir, we
length?
should draw the means that the dark line, sir.
Not the dark line. Not the dark line. Okay. So here I have told you now. Front view length when he is giving, you should draw this line. Okay. Because if you want to draw the dark line, do you know the angle of the dark line?
No.
Do you know the angle of dark line? No,
No.
you don't know. Again. So for this is horizontal, no? And it is same length to this. So this line you have to draw. So whenever he is telling front view length, you have to draw this line. Okay. So let us go ahead and draw that. And next, what is he telling? He's telling 70 mm in the top view. What is 70 mm? What is 70 mm? 70 mm is the top view length. 70 mm is the top view length. So we can draw this line. We can draw this line. But for drawing both these lines, we need its distance from XY line. No? We need its distance from XY line. So is the distance from XY line given? Check it. And he's telling draw its projections if the point E. What is E? I think it should be G. There is a typing mistake here. Okay. Because the name of the line is GH. So one of the points he will define here. So the point G, it is in HP and it is 25 mm in front of VP. Okay. So now we have to mark the point G. So this is where we have to start. This is where we have to start. Okay. So how to start? How to start? First, we have to take a horizontal line. What is this line? What is this line? Come on, what is this line?
Reference line XY.
XY line. This is the XY line, reference line. Okay. So next, what should you do? You have to mark the position of the point G. Mark the position of the point G. So how to do that? First, go to OSNAP. Turn on the nearest option. Turn on the nearest option. Take line from somewhere on this XY line. You can start. So where is the point G? The point G is in HP. The point G is in HP, which means, what does it mean? In HP means top view is on XY or front view is on XY.
Sir, the top view is on XY line, sir.
When he is mentioning HP, that means it is the front view. So the front view is on XY. So what is the front view? Front view should be named as G dash. Front view should be named as G dash. Again, I'm using small letter. Be careful. Okay. All the projections should be small letter only. And where it is 25 mm in front of VP. 25 mm in front of VP. Take a line from this downwards. How much? 25. When we say in front of VP, we should take the distance downwards. This line is not needed, so I will remove it. This point, let us write above because it is the front view. Then what is this point? What is this point? Come on, tell me, what is this point?
Small g.
Small g. This is the front view with dash, g dash. This is the top view without dash, that is just g. So now we got both the points. So what has happened here is this point A dash, when you see the master diagram, this point A dash, this distance has become 0. So that means this point has come and it has intersected with XY line. It has come exactly on XY line. That is the only difference. Next, actual length is 100 mm, but we don't know both the inclinations, so we cannot draw the actual length or true length. So we should draw these two lengths. So front view length and the top view length we have to draw. So front view length, where we have to draw from? Front view length we have to draw from G dash. So from G dash, take a horizontal line. How much? 90 mm. Take horizontal line 90 mm. Okay, so this length is 90 mm. And what is this point? What is this point? That point should be, what is this point? Come on, read the question and tell me what is this point. GH is our line. So G, this point should be H. So H2 dash is the point. H2 dash is the point. Next, take another line from this point. What is the top view length? Top view length. Top view length. What is the top view length? 70 mm, right? 70 mm is the top view length. So from G, take 70 as the horizontal length. What is this point? What should be that point? This point should be, G, H1. This is the top view, H1. What is the length? Length is 70. Okay. Now we got this line and we got this line. Okay. So now using these, we have to complete the diagram. Okay. Only this much information is given to us, right? Anything else is given? Anything else is given in the question? No. Right. So all the given data, we have fed it into the diagram. Now all the clues, we have it. Now we have to complete this diagram using whatever we have already drawn. Ready? So from
Sir, explain this again, no, sir.
Okay, I'll fastly explain this again. Now read the question carefully. Okay, read the question carefully. Is the question visible? So a line GH, which is 100 mm long, appears to be 90 in front view, 70 in top view. Towards projections is the point G is in HP, 25 mm in front of VP. So we have first drawn the XY line as usual. Then we have marked the front view and top view of point G. Front view and top view of point G. Because the point G is in HP, its front view will appear on XY. Because the point G is in HP, its front view will appear on XY. Okay, so this is where the front view of point G is. Then the point G is 25 mm in front of VP. So from the same point, because both the front view and top view, they come on the same projector line, no? Both the front view and top view of a given point, they appear on the same projector line. So from G dash, I have taken a projector line 25 mm downwards. So this has become the top view of point G. If you are getting confused, I'll just place the points also. So this point here is G dash. This point here is G. Okay. Once we got both the front view and top view of point G, we have drawn the front view length and top view length. The front view length was given as 90. So I have drawn a horizontal line from G dash, that is length 90. Here we got the point H2 dash. Then 70 mm is the top view. So from the point G, I have drawn a horizontal line of length 70, and this other end point is H1. H1. Now we have to complete this diagram. Fine. Now we got this point B1 and we got this point B2 dash. So from B2 dash, if I draw a vertical line, somewhere on this line, we will get the true length, no? Correct. So let us do that. So take line command. From H2 dash, draw a vertical line. How much long? You can draw any long. Fine. Draw long, no problem. As long as possible. Draw as long as possible. Now, on this vertical line, the true length is intersecting, no? True length is intersecting. So from this point G, we need a length of true length. What is the true length? It is given in the question. True length is given in the question. How much is the true length? 100 mm is the true length. So let us go ahead and draw it. So how to take the true length here? The length should intersect this line and its length should be exactly 100 mm. How to do that? Anyone? How to do that? Circle. Radius of circle is same in every direction, right? So take a circle of radius 100, of radius 100. Okay. So the intersection point of this circle and this line, that is what is the point we need. So what is that point? What is that point? H2 dash, and here H2. So this intersection point is the top view of H2 dash. H2 dash with dash, H2 without dash. Okay. Now take a line, join this point with this point. So what is this length? What is this length now? This length is same as radius of the circle, no? This length is same as radius of the circle, and hence its length should be 100. Correct. Now I have to take another line. From H1 upwards. From H1 I have to take upwards. So this circle, I will just change its color to something else. Okay. I'll just change its color to something else so that we will not get confused. Okay. So this is for the lower one. Now we have drawn this line. That line means this line we have drawn. Now once again on this line, somewhere we should get the true length. Okay. So once again, you can draw this line as long as you want. Now I have to take a circle. Which point? Front view length. We have to take from G dash. From G dash. This circle we have taken from G. And the next circle we have to take from G dash. So take from G dash, take radius again equal to 100. Again, that should be equal to 100. So don't get confused. That's why I have drawn this. I've made this blue color. This was the previous circle. This is the circle we have drawn now for the front view. And the intersection between these two is the point we need. So take line from this, join here. What is this point? What is that point? Come on, tell me, what is that point? What is that point?
H1 dash.
This point is H1, that is the top view. Its front view. Its front view, that is H1 dash. H1 dash. Okay. So once again, this length should be how much? How much should be that length? How much should be this length?
100.
Should be 100. True length. Radius of the circle. Okay. So this we got. Now the work of these two circles is over. We don't need these circles again. So let us delete them. Let us delete these two circles. Okay. Now we got the true length in front view and we got the true length in top view. So now, yeah, so we got these lines. All these lines we now have it. This line, this line, this line, this line. Okay. So these many lines we have drawn. Okay, these many lines we have drawn. Now we need the final front view and the final top view. So what you should do, from B1 we have to draw an arc, and from this point we have to draw a line. Okay. So this arc and this line we have to draw. Let us go ahead. So take circle. From G, draw a circle passing through H1. And from H2, I have to take a straight line. So this intersection, I'll just drag this down. Okay, so intersection between these two, that is the point we need. So what is this point? Tell me, what is this point? What is this point? What is this point, ma? That point is H. That point is H. And that is the final top view. That is the final top view. Okay. Is there a lot of lag in my voice and the picture?
No, sir. But little bit of lag is there, sir.
Yeah, little bit is there. That's why I'm speaking slowly. So these two lines, in between these two lines, this part only we need. So select them both, TR, enter, single enter, then click on this part of the circle. Gone. Now this is the final top view. Now same thing we have to do for the front view. How to do? Take circle. From G dash point, draw a circle passing through H2 dash. Then take a line from H1 dash, draw a horizontal line. And that is the intersection point we need. We'll just move the dimension line away. Take line from this point. Yeah, intersection point we have to take. Okay. Okay. So what is this line? What is this
H
line?
dash.
The line is final front view. The line is final front view. The point is H dash. Point is H dash. So match the properties. The final view should be made dark. Only the final view should be made dark. Now this arc also we don't need a complete circle. So select these two lines. We need only this part of the arc. Your other part we don't need. So select the lines, TR, single enter, and select this part of the arc. It is gone. So this is the completed diagram. So what is he asking now? What does he want to know? What does he want to know?
Traces.
He wants the real and apparent inclinations. He wants the real and apparent inclinations. Okay. And we have to mark its traces also. We have to mark its traces also. So real inclination means real inclination with HP, real inclination with HP, and real inclination with VP. Okay. So I will one by one mark the dimensions. You tell me which one it is. Okay. Which one it is. And apparent inclination, when we say apparent inclination of front view, apparent inclination of front view, and apparent inclination of top view. Okay. So one by one, I will mark the dimensions. You tell me which of these it is. Okay. So first, I'm marking an angle. So angle between this and this. What is this angle, ma? What is this angle? What is this angle? Okay, let us make it as a multiple choice question. Okay, so this is A bit, this is A bit, this is B, C, D. So in the comments, in the chat box, you put the answer. Let me see how many are able to answer it correctly. Is it A, B, C, or D? Tell me. I hope this is visible to you. So I marked this one angle. So this angle is 46 degrees. So is that 46 degrees? Which one is it? Tell me in the comment, in the chat. Okay, so one student is telling it is A, 46. A means real inclination with HP. Is it correct? Is it correct?
What, sir?
So one of your friends is telling, roll number 6, is telling this angle which I have drawn here, 46 degrees, it is the A bit. A bit means real inclination with HP. Is it correct? Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
It's correct.
Yes,
So
sir.
Deepak is correct.
Yes, sir.
What about others? I don't receive any other response. You'll be the only one or two other students will be speaking. That's it. Okay. So yes, Deepak, you're right. Azhar is also giving A. Okay, that is correct. Now I will mark another angle. You tell me which one it is. Angle again. This angle. What is this? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? 26
sir.
degrees. 26 degrees.
B, sir.
B.
Yes,
Sure.
sir. 100%.
100% B. So this angle is
Yes, sir.
the true length now. So when you are taking angle for true length, you will get true inclination. So this is again true inclination or real inclination with VP. So this is okay. I'll just mark the answers also here. So this is 46 degrees. And then this is 26 degrees. Now two more angles are left. So what is this angle? What is this line? What is this line?
Apparent means apparent that
This is the
the given
final
line.
Apparent inclination of front view.
final front view, no?
Final front view, sir.
Yeah, here the biggest clue I have left it for you here. Inclination, apparent inclination of the front view.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is 53 degrees. You know the first person who became crorepati, kaun banega crorepati?
Don't
You
know,
all
sir.
have watched Kaun Banega Crorepati, right? KBC.
Yes,
The
sir.
first person who became crorepati, he was
Who, sir?
someone took his interview and he asked him how you were able to guess all the questions. You know what he replied?
What, sir?
He said Amitabh Bachchan himself was giving him the clue. Whenever he was giving a wrong answer, he used to ask, you have a lifeline, you have this, you have that. So why I'm telling that is that many a times the question itself will have clue about the right answer. Question itself has clue about the right answer. Okay. So you must be able to identify that and you should be able to do. Okay. So 39 degrees. What is this 39 degrees? Of course, it is the only option left. 39. Okay. Now is the answer completely over? Is the answer over completely?
No, sir, no.
No,
The traces are left out.
traces are left out. Now tell me, where is the horizontal trace? Tell me, where is the horizontal trace?
Sir, horizontal trace will be on the reference line only, na sir.
The front view of horizontal trace, H dash, will be on the reference line. Where is the horizontal trace? Where is the horizontal trace? H dash, okay. H dash will be here. H dash will be at same place as G dash.
Yes,
Both these
sir.
points will overlap. But where is HT? Where is the horizontal trace? Where is the horizontal trace? Common sense.
Extension of a GH onto XY line.
Yeah.
Extension of
Extend, no?
GH on XY lines.
So you see H dash and HD both are on the same vertical line. So because HT is here at same place as G dash, from here if we draw a vertical line, that will meet G. So HT will be overlapping with G only, no? Correct? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to find VT. Now we have to find VT. How to find VT? I will keep this dimension away. So we have to extend EX, double enter, then click on the final top view. What is this point? Come on, tell me, what is this point? What is this point? What is this point? When we extend the top view up to XY, what did we get? Look at the master diagram, it is on the right, and tell me. That point is V. Okay? Now from V, we have to draw a vertical line, and then we have to extend the final front view. So I'll take a line again from this point V. I'm extending this line, vertical line. Now I have to extend EX, double enter. I have to extend this line till it intersects. Now what is this intersection point? What is this intersection point?
Vertical trace.
Vertical trace.
Vertical trace VT. Vertical trace VT.
T.
So now what we should do, these two parts, we have to make them light. These two parts, we have to make them light. I think the time is over. Time is over. I'll just fastly do this. I'm using break command to separate these two and match properties to make the same. Okay. So this is the solution to our second problem. So today we solved two problems on projection of lines. Along with these two, I will give two more problems for you to solve, which you should be able to solve it on your own. Okay. So these four questions will be assignment on projection of lines. So thank you. You can leave and join the next class that you have.
Thank you, sir.
Someone please stop the recording. Okay, I have the